very important day that we have to have a ton of
Morning.
because of the circumstances of this particular event. And I should say event, it's more than an event. Oh, you can go into Studio B. I'm not Facebook Live on that side yet. So feel free to go in and have my headsets plugged in, please. All right, so we're going to go into an interview right about now, which is bittersweet as far as I'm concerned. And it's basically about a very, very iconic artist that we've known and loved over the years. And I'm telling you that we've known and loved him because of his outstanding songwriting skills and his outstanding performances over the years, and just some real poignant lyrics and songs that, you know, give me goosebumps as I think about them, you know. And over the years, unfortunately, just like things can happen to people, and this has happened to him, he has basically had some problems, some physical problems. And, you know, you hear all kind of stories because people will say this and people will say that. But even a couple of years ago, even when he was in this particular situation, I saw him perform and he was just outstanding. I mean, I think it was Rebel Salute, if I'm not mistaken, he performed on a couple of years ago. And it was so bittersweet and sad because we know that there's an issue and you hear all kinds of rumors and all kinds of stories, but today I have three persons in the studio that will will indeed give me a better understanding and give you all a better understanding as to what's going down, what's going on. All right, we're going to go live right about now, and I just want to say thanks again to the guests who have come in. And I want to say thanks to Claude Sinclair, who has made this particular interview possible. We give thanks for that. He's always, you know, lining me up with some things that are substantial and some projects that are even more substantial. So, you know, we really honor this beautiful brother. A couple of months ago, there was a rumor once again, that was going around that this particular artist had a transition, but it wasn't him, it was his dad. They have this thing that says, you push him down, no, you lick him down, you know, bounce right back, what a hard man for dead. This has got to be Junior Byles, because he has been through so much, and he's still with us, and we're going to make sure he's with us for a much longer time to come. And so, at this time, we'd like to introduce his family members, two of his family members. Everybody knows Claude, who is here with us as well. Are we lining up now for, we're going on Facebook Live. And I just want to introduce his sister and his daughter, who are in studio with us. And I want to welcome them, Christine Byles, his daughter, beautiful. And,
thank you.
And Janet Byles, sister, beautiful. And Claude Sinclair, handsome. Welcome. It's good to have you here in the studio.
Thanks so much for having us.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
So, you know, it's a long journey. It's an amazing story, and I can just imagine what you are going through as family, or you've been through over the years as family members. You know, we'll start with you, his daughter Christine. What was it like? Did you actually grow up with your dad?
Okay, so the memories that I have of my dad when I was a child, you know, my dad was still singing. And so, yeah, he was pretty much still a part of the household with my mom. But, you know, of course, you know, music was sort of priority for him in those days. But, you know, I still was able to spend lots of time with him. And, you know, for me personally, I am one of three. So my brother passed away a couple of years ago. My sister still resides in the States. And so for me, I've always been daddy's girl. Yes, I've always been, you know, he's the apple of my eye and I am his. And so it's just always been fond memories, you know. Great examples are my dad always used to just bring me pistachio ice cream, and he knew I loved whole wheat bread and just little things. He's
Here
just
in
always
Jamaica that was happening, or was
here
it?
in Jamaica, yeah, here in
Wow.
Jamaica, yeah, you know, and he's always just wanting to, know if, we're okay. He just wants to be, be a part of our lives. So it's
Yeah.
always been really fond memories, and I still share those today, and I'm
Awesome.
48. I just love my dad, you know.
Awesome. Awesome. And it's so great for a girl to have a good relationship with the father,
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
that's a whole other program. But that
Absolutely.
really helps you to define yourself in your relationships with other men.
But that's so interesting, because I have to say that it definitely serves as a catalyst for me for in my own personal relationship. It's funny because I often say to my partner that he actually shares so many similarities to my dad. And
Wow.
and of course, when I was choosing him, I wasn't really thinking, oh, I'm going to find a man that,
But
it's like my father.
subconsciously,
But subconsciously, that's
yes.
exactly what I did, because he's just as calm and loving, just as my dad is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. 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 So you guys are here in Jim. Well, I'm not sure, but Janet, do you live here?
Yes, I do.
You live. Could we come closer to the mic? Welcome, welcome,
Yes.
welcome. As the sister of Junior Byles, what was it like growing up as a sister to Junior
A
Byles?
spoiled child.
Yeah,
I'm the
sister.
baby
And
sister.
the baby sister,
Yes,
and you were spoiled.
I am spoiled with him.
Oh God.
Whenever he sees me, he lights up.
Ah,
Even
you must feel
today,
good. You must
even
feel good.
today,
Even today.
even today.
Wow. So you had fond
Oh,
memories as
please,
well.
all the time.
Yes.
He come bearing gifts all the time.
Always giving of himself.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Awesome, awesome. So, over the years, as I was saying before in my introduction, that there are all kinds of stories. We've known that we thought that he was a vagrant at some point, living in the streets, so we thought. We don't know the circumstances. Maybe you can clear that up. We
Oh
also
yes.
hear that he had drug issues as well. You can clear that up for us as well before we go into the
Well,
meat of the matter of what we want to speak
the
about.
thing is that we have been through a lot, especially on the media side. I remember we had an argument with a famous gentleman from the Gleaner Company that had a very derogative
Yeah.
thing in the Gleaner about him, and we had to,
Yes.
yes, we had to iron that out as we got along.
Right.
But he is the type of person that sometimes he wanders. He likes to
Right.
walk,
Uh-huh.
and he
Ain't
will,
nothing wrong with that.
and he walks around, and he is being treated unjustly by some of his peers.
His
Yes,
parents.
his peers, because I think because of he is such a family, it's family oriented, and they know of his family, and they know the care that he gets from his family.
Right.
He is like the jealous. People are jealous of him, so they abuse him. They abuse him in.
Abuse him in what way?
Oh, he lost an eye.
Really?
Yes, he is one-eyed now because he got a hit in his eye some years ago, hitting the eye itself out of the socket, totally out, and it could not be recovered. So he's blind in one eye, and he's been beaten out on the streets. If he has money and he doesn't feel like giving it to them, they will beat him, they'll hold him and take it, but he bounces back, as you said.
Right, right.
But
Did he have a drug problem? Or does he have a drug problem?
he smokes a lot, and like
He
every
smokes
German,
herb,
yeah,
cigarettes.
and he smokes cigarette. But at times you will see persons coming by the family home, and they wanted to do dub plates. And instead of bringing something substantial, they'll bring a bag of weed, and he's going to smoke that. Hello, this is a Jamaican man,
Right, right.
and a Rastafarian that heart.
Absolutely.
Weed is not drug.
So,
Yes.
but exactly, I just want to say that now, but as far as we
Yeah.
know, herbs is not a drug. Weed is not a drug.
Hmm.
But is he coke?
No, 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 nothing like that, nothing like that.
We hear rumors about
As a child, as I said, I'm the baby, but as a child, I was told he got seasoned weed, something seasoned. I have no idea of it, but as a child, I say I'm the baby of the family.
Right.
Yes.
So, what is his status now? You know, how is his health now? How is he
Deteriorating is deteriorating.
because of?
Health. We try our best to do what we can for him, but he needs a little more attention right now. And it would hurt if we could get some assistance from those who were with him before now and who has benefited out of him or from him being there. It really would, really, yes. Yes, yes. But he is such, at this moment, he's such a darling right now. Still a darling.
It's not good when you can hear that, these stories. That's why I like to go. Thank you so much, God, for bringing me to the source. I'm not hearing any Papa again.
No, no.
And I have to always also acknowledge Ruka Baruka because as far as I know,
Oh, yes.
Ruka Baruka has been very instrumental and
And-
his wife, Jackie, in also
He has been there. He has been there. Yes, he has been. He has been, believe me. Yes, he has been. And his wife.
and yeah, Jackie, yeah.
Always with him.
Right. Awesome,
Yes,
awesome.
yes. Even before dad passed.
Right. Yes. Oh, you've explained some years
Yes,
now, as far as
yes.
I know, as far as I know. So
Mhm.
have that knowledge. Those who do good, we have that knowledge
Yes.
as well. So, Claude, maybe you want to jump in here now because I want to know why is it that because there are many artists that have ailments, there are many artists that have issues and problems. You know a lot of them. Tell us something about why it is that you taking up this project and that you're wanting to do so much for this particular artist, which is huge.
First of all, I want to say a very special good morning to each and every one of you listening to my friend Denise Isis Miller. She's the best in the business, and thank her very much for inviting or having the Junior Byles family here. My reason for jumping onto this is because I'm a Garveyite, and the Honorable Marcus Garvey said we should put our warriors, our leaders, on a pedestal, serve them as kings and queens in their own country, not from another country. And I believe Junior Byles is one of those prize king, an icon, a man who gave you many, 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 many songs. And I'm so grateful for him. When I was a kid growing up, one of the songs that actually keep me from doing wrong was a Junior Byles song that says, "Fade away. He who lives for only vanity and no love for humanity will fade away." And I just don't want to fade away. I want to be here forever and ever. So my involvement is to, when we see injustice, the Honorable Martin Luther King says, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So when we see injustice, especially on an artist of the caliber of a Junior Byles, he should be revered just like how you revered Bob Marley, revered just like how you revered any other icon that we have.
Absolutely.
He is one of those icons. His song, Fade Away, and Shabaran's Love Punani Bad is played in every dance hall in the world. So he should be given what is entitled to him.
Right, absolutely. So, what is it that, what are the plans and in terms of leading up to, of course, you want to have for Black History Month and Reggae Month, a fundraising concert and tribute concert for him as well?
Well, with the consent of the family, of course, because I don't do anything without the family's consent, and I respect their judgment also. I'm just a little tot, just trying to do my part as a Jamaican citizen for a legend. His birthday falls on February 2nd. It also falls on a Saturday. So we're saying it's also Black History Month, as you say, Denise. It's also Reggae Month. We're saying let's give June one of the biggest charity concert first, because he's dying in need of medical attention, medical care. And then we celebrate his 71st birthday. So for those who are coming out, you get two for the price of one. We're also using this forum, Denise Isis Miller's forum, to appeal to the superstars, the Shabarangs, the Buju Banton, the Beanie Man, the Bounty Killer. We're appealing to Caesar Kalanji. We don't have any money to pay you. We know you're stars, but we're begging you to come and give your support on February 2nd. Call us at a time. The number to contact me is 1-876-365-4443. That's 1-876-365-4443. The concert is scheduled. We don't have a venue yet, but the date is cemented in stone for February 2nd,
Yeah.
2019, Junior Byles charity concert and 71st birthday celebration.
Well, I tell you,
Amen.
I am so elated that that this is happening because over the years I'm just one. Because a lot of people figured he didn't even have any family. No, I mean, because you
This is
don't know. A lot of
yes,
people just say, well, he's abandoned on the road. He lives in the street. Some
yes,
people, some might know
yes,
that. Okay, he has a home
yes,
and everything, and he wanders. But it's good to clarify things because here you go,
yes,
sisters in the house, his daughter's in the house, a great friend and promoter is in the house to support Junior Byles, and rightly so. I mean, he has some of the biggest songs worldwide. When you hear his Fade Away play, as you rightly say, in a dance hall, anywhere in the world, believe you me, the place erupts.
yeah,
You
Songs
better believe
have
that.
so much meaning.
yes,
They're so powerful.
What really touches me though, Dennis Isis Miller, was when we were interviewing Janet, Byles' sister, and I asked the question to Janet, what is your all-time favorite Junior Byles? And she said, a place called Africa.
Whoa.
And then you know what happened, Denise? And it brought me to tears. I couldn't
Yes.
hold myself.
Yes.
Was when Junior started to sing along. There's a place called Africa, many miles away.
yes,
Mama says, you know what I
yes,
mean?
yes,
I get
yes,
goosebumps just thinking about that. It brought me to tears.
yes,
And I'm saying, we're using this forum for all of you out there. Please see what you can do. Dig deep in your little pocket that you have. It's not the amount that matters. It's just the thought. Give to the foundation. Give to Junior Byles, our family. We have his daughter's going to keep you up to date as to what's going on with the GoFundMe, and we're taking out a US account for him as well. And please, we need the money to get Junior well. We need to even get him overseas. Plans are
yes,
even a step to take him to the United States. And one thing I must say to both government, because when Michael Manley was campaigning,
oh
he
yes,
used his Junior Byles song, Beat Down Babylon. That's when he came up with the Rod of Correction and
yes,
Joshua.
yes,
And Junior's song, just like any political songs that they use, was very
it really
instrumental
was,
in making
trust me.
Michael Manley the legend that he has become. Ayanaya beat down
Babylon,
Babylon.
yes, man.
You know, we'd say, whip them,
them.
Lord. That's what we do, So we want you to all the comrades out there, all the labor rights. It's not a political thing.
Yes.
It,
Everybody
it,
coming together.
everybody coming together and just be one with music, because with music and the kind of music that Junior, a place called Africa, Beat Down Babylon, Curly Locks, Fade Away,
Yes,
historical iconic sound that made millions around the world.
Hit after hit.
Exactly.
All right, tell us, Christine, about the GoFundMe account and what is being.
Okay, Denise. So basically, we have a GoFundMe set up in the States, and so the heading that they can contribute to, it would be Reggae Superstar Junior Byles, and there is a video that Claude did of my dad, and then you'll also see a photograph of me, and then it sort of goes into creating a synopsis of a little bit about my dad and what the platform is really set to be. And it's basically, the end result is just to achieve funds to take care of my dad. Ultimately, my personal goal is basically I lead more of a holistic lifestyle and more of a spiritual lifestyle. So it's been proven that the conventional medical doesn't really work for my dad because he's been a part of that. So realistically, I'd like to have my dad go back to the States and get holistic and spiritual help there. So, with the help of everybody coming together, I'm really hopeful that financially I will be able to have the backing, myself and my aunt, and so we can just move forward and get my dad back, because I'd like to be able to have that relationship, my dad, where he's 100% coherent.
In the meantime, though, there are, and I know Claude knows about this, in the meantime, there are holistic practitioners in Jamaica. I mean,
Okay.
well-renowned, really reputable,
Okay.
holistic, just in the meantime, because I know you prefer to have him there with you
Yes.
in the States. I
Yes.
know how that is,
Mhm.
but in the meantime, we could work on getting him
Yes.
aid here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Jamaica is full of wonderful,
Yeah. Mhm.
holistic,
Yeah.
just the whole ambiance of Jamaica.
Yes.
In terms of getting into the he get him to the bath fountain and that sort of
Yeah.
Of course, Claude knows about all these
Well,
different places.
well, interestingly, I just had this conversation with my aunt yesterday, and so prior, I had dreadlocks and I've just cut them off and to grow them back in a free-form state. And so my, yeah, free-form locks, free-form locks in corporate America, that would be me, going in and breaking all the molds, But again, I said to my aunt yesterday, because she was more concerned, like, your father's hair is not cut. And I said to her, I'd really like for you to leave his hair alone, leave his beard alone, and allow his locks to come in freely. And so I said to him yesterday, I said, Dad, would you like to grow your locks back? And he said, yes. And immediately after that, I said, so Dad, let's reason about Haile Selassie. And he immediately just lit up and started to talk to me about it. So, our hair is so important. And so, yeah, exactly. So I'd like him to get his antennas back. And, so again, in regards to the GoFundMe, it's the title that you'll be typing in retrospect to donating for my dad, would be Reggae Superstar Junior Byles, and then there is I believe there is a button somewhere on there where you can actually press, and then you just sort of make your decision on what your donations will be. In addition, if anyone would like to reach out to me personally, I'll be here until Thursday, back to the States. And my personal number, I will hand that out to you guys. My number is 305-915-5103. My email is C, B as in boy, Y, L as in Larry, E as in Echo, S as in Sam, 34@gmail.com. And another number that you can reach, you can contact us through too as well. In case you're not able to contact me, you can contact my mom, who is Beverly Byles. Her number is 347-656-4355.
656.
656-4355.
But she lives in the States.
Yes.
Your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how is she feeling about what's happening with her husband now?
Ex-husband.
Ex-husband.
Yes.
Ex-husband.
Uh-huh.
How does she feel about
Do you know, one of the things, and I have to sort of attribute these ways that I am to my mom, is that my mom, although she, they parted,
Mrs.
my mom
Garfield.
has, and before I could even ask him what's his middle name, he actually said Wayne, and I said last name, and he said Byles. So I was like, oh, this is brilliant, so. My pleasure.
We'll be interacting over the time. It's already December, so we
Yes.
already have to go in
Yes.
full gear.
Yes.
Janet is here in Jamaica, Claude is here in Jamaica, so I know we'll be meeting. And of course, they'll be meeting with you also.
Yes.
It was a pleasure having you here. And thank you so much for dispelling any myths and rumors and that sort of a thing.
Yeah.
I can see why he's such a beautiful person, because he has a beautiful family.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much, Denise, on
Thank
behalf
you.
of our entire family. Thank you so much.
Claude, thank you. Up, up, up. We have a show. Junior Byles.